Welcome to this session on how to read body language during sales meetings. Before we dive in, picture this. You're sitting across from a potential client, and the words they speak seem positive, yet something feels off. That unease you sense isn't magic. It's nonverbal communication. It's the subtle signals that reveal interest, hesitation, or even resistance before any words confirm it. This skill isn't just a curiosity. It's a game changer for anyone who wants to improve their closing rates, build trust, and handle objections proactively. As this slide shows, the most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. That's the essence of body language. And if you want a step-by-step guide to follow along, you can download the PDF link below and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the deeper lessons we'll uncover. Now let's take a look at what we'll cover today. We'll start by understanding why body language shapes sales outcomes. Then we'll explore the signals that matter most in meetings, how to respond in real time, and practical habits you can apply immediately. By the end, you'll have actionable insights you can start using in your very next meeting. So, why does body language decide deals? Research shows clients often decide how they feel before they decide what they think. Their comfort, doubt, and readiness are visible in subtle cues long before they voice agreement or objection. Harvard Business Review notes that paying attention to these emotional signals can improve negotiation outcomes by 20–30%. Notice here, the difference isn't manipulation, it's awareness. Being attuned to what's unspoken gives you the ability to adapt your pitch naturally. Facial expressions are the fastest signal to pick up on. Genuine interest shines through relaxed eyes and symmetrical smiles. Tension shows up as tightened lips or furrowed brows. Microexpressions can flash in milliseconds, revealing emotions before the person even realizes it themselves. Think about Joe Navarro, the FBI-trained body language expert who emphasizes that the face is the window to the truth. In a real-world scenario, a fleeting look of surprise followed by a Duchenne smile during a demo might be your cue to deepen the conversation, potentially turning hesitation into a closed deal. Posture is equally revealing. Leaning forward often signals curiosity or agreement, while leaning back with crossed arms may indicate evaluation or resistance. Sudden shifts can mark emotional turning points, like a client leaning away slightly when you mention pricing, hinting at a concern that's worth addressing. Alan and Barbara Pease remind us the body never lies. By noticing these shifts, you gain predictive insight into how the conversation is unfolding. Gestures and hand movements provide another rich layer of information. Open palms tend to increase perceived honesty, steepled fingers often signal confidence, and fidgeting may reveal internal conflict. Paul Ekman, in Emotions Revealed, highlights how hands often speak when words fail. Imagine a real estate agent negotiating a price. The buyer's steepled fingers signal firmness, guiding the agent to adjust their offer strategically. Then there's the power of eye contact. Consistent eye contact builds trust, while avoidance may signal discomfort rather than dishonesty. In virtual meetings, remember that looking at the camera simulates direct eye contact, maintaining connection even through a screen. Mirror neuron research shows that our brains respond to gaze in ways that naturally foster empathy and engagement. Mirroring is another tool that subtly accelerates rapport. Aligning your posture, tone, or pace with the client creates unconscious familiarity. Done naturally, it lowers resistance and eases negotiation. A consultant might mirror a client's cross-legged posture or speaking rhythm, fostering trust that leads to an upsell. Jack Schaefer's The Like Switch emphasizes using mirroring ethically, making your presence feel supportive rather than manipulative. Now, detecting discomfort or potential deception is about observing clusters of cues. For example, fidgeting paired with avoidance and slight tension in the shoulders may indicate unease. Pamela Meyer, in Lie Spotting, notes that baseline behavior is critical. A deviation from what is normal for that individual often signals that something is off. The key isn't to accuse, it's to respond with curiosity and care, asking open questions to uncover hidden concerns. So, what can you apply today? Start by establishing a baseline within the first 5 minutes of a meeting. Watch for changes during key moments like pricing or objection handling. Cross-check multiple signals before reacting and adjust your delivery, not just your words. By practicing these techniques consistently, you gradually increase your accuracy and confidence. Here's a reflective question for you. In your last sales meeting, what did the client's body language say that their words never did? Think about it for a moment. Now that you've seen these cues, I'd love to hear what subtle signal have you noticed that changed the course of a conversation. Drop a comment below and let's discuss. Engaging with others helps cement these insights in a practical way. Finally, reading body language isn't about control, it's about attention. When you notice more, you respond better, trust develops faster, and interactions feel more authentic. To make these steps actionable, grab the PDF in the description, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss insights like these. Let's start applying these skills in your next sales meeting and see the difference it makes.